So we're going to start tonight standing. So your feet are going to be just slightly wider than your hips and your shoulders. Both legs turned out. So you really focus on getting that inside seam out towards the front of you. Take a breath in and just lengthen. Feel like the crown of the head is reaching up to the ceiling and the weight is even between your heels and your toes. And then you're just going to sit your butt back behind you and you're going to come into a low squat. Arms reach up and then stand. And then squat and stand. Yeah. Squat and stand. So just focus on that butt going backwards. Feel like your knees are pressing backwards as well. And stand. Good. Down and up. If I could just get you all just to mute yourself. We're going to do 2 more full squats. And up and last one. And up. We're going to go down. We're going to hold it down. And we're going to do little baby pulses. So really squeeze your butt. 4. We're going to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up to standing. We're going to do another set. Hopefully your heart rate is increasing slowly. We're going to go down and up. Down and up. Keep your eye line up so that your back gets a little bit of extension. 5. We've got 5 to go. 5. Knees open. Arms reach for the ceiling. Just feel like your belly button's drawing away from your t-shirt just a little bit. Hold it and pulse. 2. Reach those arms, look up the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand. Who's feeling warm already? Me. Alrighty, from there. Keeping your feet wide, you're going to shuffle back so that you're at the back of your mat. And we're just going to do 3 roll downs with the legs wide. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, weight in the heels, nod your chin to your chest, roll your spine all the way down, touch the floor, stretch the back of your legs, then breathe out, stack your pelvis on your thighs, and roll up, 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll down. Good, articulate your spine down, inhale down there and exhale, roll all the way back up. And again, rolling down. Keep feeling like you're spinning your inside thighs forwards. And come up. Bring your legs so that they're parallel, hip distance apart. Now you're going to roll down. We're going to walk out into a 4-point kneel. Walk, walk, walk. Knees down. Knees lift. Walk back to standing. Walk, walk, walk. Roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Roll down. We're going to walk out again. Walk out. Slowly lower your knees. Engage your tummy. Lift those knees and walk yourself backwards. And roll all the way up. 1 more like that for me. Inhale and roll all the way down. Walk out to your little 4-point kneel. Lower those knees. From here, you're just going to go into a knee hover. Hover the knees and back down. Tummy lifts and engages. Hover the knees and back down. 2 more like that. Knee hover and back down. Just check your spine. Make sure you're not rounding through your low back. You're lengthened through the spine and then hover the knees off. And lower. From there, let your feet just relax onto the floor. You're going to take 1 leg out straight and reach your opposite arm out. And you're just going to hold. The leg that's outstretched, try and get it up in line with the rest of your body, but keep that hip bone parallel to the floor. Stretch out your arm and your leg. And then bring back down. And then go out the other way. One arm, opposite leg, hold, and back down. We're going to increase the pace and get a little bit of warmth. So you're going to stretch the arm with the opposite leg out, touch your elbow to your knee and straighten. Elbow to your knee and straighten. Elbow to your knee and straighten. Really round your back as your knee comes towards your elbow. Round and straighten. One more. And bring the hand and the knee down. Change sides. Find the length first. Then elbow to knee, round under. And stretch it out. It's all controlled from underneath you. So as you pull your knee towards your elbow, you pull your belly button up towards the floor. And then straighten. Two more. Round and straighten. Last one. And straighten. All right. Knees down. Big toes are touching. I want you to let your butt sit on your feet. Reach your arms forward. And just stretch out through your shoulders. Really reach your arms. Take 5 big breaths there. And then move your hands over to the left, stretching out the right hand side. Forward, just resting down. Reach that right arm so you get that big stretch. Keep your hips heavy on your feet. And then bring your hands back through the middle and over to the left. Reaching your left arm forwards. All right, from here, you're going to come back up to a 4-point kneel. Then you're going to drop down onto your forearms. So this is going to really test your shoulder strength. So I want you can have your hands in like a prayer shape, or you can interlace your fingers, I don't mind. What I want you to feel though is that you're pressing your elbows away from each other and you're lifting your rib cage up to the ceiling. So you're really strong in your upper back. Then you're going to pull one heel towards your butt. Keep it pulling towards your bottom as you press it up to the ceiling, and then bring it back down. Up and back down. Take a quick peek at the leg that's on the ground. You want to try and get your thigh bone perpendicular to the floor. So really pull in through the side of that hip. Get those side hip muscles working. We've got 5 to go. Really pull your heel backwards the whole time so you work your hamstrings. And don't forget to press the floor away. Hold it up the top. Press up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Tummy is drawing away ever so slightly from your shirt. 3, 2, 1. Now bring the knee down and kick back. Bring it down and kick. Reach out through your heel as you kick. And up. 3 to go. Down and up. Down and up. We're going to hold it out straight on the last one. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Really stretch out that leg. Make it as straight as you can get it. The straighter it is, the more all the little tiny muscles are going to work. Press your ribs up away from the ground. Good. 3 to go. 3, 2, whose butt's on fire? 1, and rest. Just take a little rest position and just stretch out your shoulders. Let your head rest down towards the floor. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So pull your heel towards your bottom. You're going to go up and down. Up with the leg and down. So the heel goes up and down and down. Yep. Tummy drawing up away from the t-shirt. The thigh on the knee on the ground, that thigh is perpendicular. You're really drawing that sort of side hip inward. So you're pulling the thigh bone into the hip socket. 3 to go. Press those elbows away from each other. Hold it up there and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. From here, knee stays down and then you kick back. Bend and kick. Bend and kick. Press those elbows into the ground and away from each other. Press. 3 to go. Then we're going to hold. And we're going to do our lift and lowers. 2. Last one. Hold that leg. Really stretch your heel away from you. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. 3. And 4. 5. Halfway. 5 to go. 5. Belly button draws up away from the shirt. 3, 2, 1. And rest. From there, you're going to roll straight onto your side. Now, you can stay up high on the elbow if you want a little bit more work from underneath. If you're not feeling it tonight, you can just lay down. I'm going to go up on the elbow because I'm feeling energized now. You're going to have your heels in line with your butt. Underneath waist lifts. And then you're going to lift both legs apart from one another. So the top hip's going to go up, top leg, sorry, is going to go up and down. Up and down. Keep feeling like as you lift that leg, your butt and your hips do not rock backwards. 3, 2, hold it up for 10 seconds. Halfway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up high. You're going to go forward and back. Forward and back. Forward, trying to stay as still as you can from pelvis to shoulder. Forward and back. 3 to go. Forward and back. Last one. Hold it up and you're going to circle for 1, 2. Getting that thigh bone to lubricate into the pelvic socket. 3 more this way and then 8 the other way. 2, 1, change directions. 2, 3, 4, only 4 to go. 4, lift up out of that underneath armpit if you're on your elbow. And rest down. Give it a little rub. Roll up onto the other side. Get yourself set up. So your heels are in line with your bottom. Lengthen out through the spine. Lift out of your armpit if you're on your elbow. And then you're going to take the whole leg up and down. Up and down. Good. Keep the pelvis stacked. One side right on top of the other. And keep lifting from underneath. Even if you're laying flat, lift from underneath. 3 to go. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. We're going to go forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. The knee joint stays the same. So it's like you're squeezing something at the back of your knee. 3 to go. 3. If you're on your elbow, really lift up out of that bottom armpit. All right, hold the leg. We forgot to do the 10-second hold, so we'll just do it now. And then we'll go into our circles. Shouldn't say we, I forgot. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to go. 4, 3. Lift out of that underneath waist or underneath armpit. Change directions. 8, 7, 6, keep on breathing. 4, 5, ability to count tonight. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lie on your back. The leg that you just worked, just keep that one flat. Cross your ankle over the other knee and just reach up, grab your leg, and have a stretch for your butt. I want you to just do 5 breaths. Every time you breathe out, just try and relax through all of those muscles in that hip area. Feel the weight go down into your pelvis and your tailbone so you get a better stretch. And then you're going to switch the legs over, do the other way. Alrighty, from there, bring your hands behind your legs and press your legs down into the floor to help you come up to sitting. So use your legs to get you up there. You're going to grab the end of your mat and roll it up, or you can grab a towel. If you don't have a mat, I'm just going to roll my mat, because I don't have a pillow or a towel nearby. So I want you to just sit up on top of your mat just a little bit. And then just get your legs straight as you can with a nice lengthened spine. So your legs are a little bit wider than a mat. Bend your knees if you need to. So focus on the length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Then you're just going to put your hands on your thighs. As you breathe out, pull your belly button towards your spine as you reach forward. It's like you're trying to curl around a ball. Breathe in out there and breathe out. Stack yourself up one vertebra at a time. You roll forwards over an imaginary ball, so your belly button pulls back even though your upper back rolls forward. And then sit up tall. Hopefully you can feel a stretch through your upper backs, maybe the back of your legs as well. Reach forward. If not, pull your toes back to your shins slightly. Really pull your chin into your throat. And stack up tall. If you want to go up a level, bring your hands up off of your legs. And you're just going to do the same thing. You go reach forward. And then stack up. This is called spine stretch. Reach forward. Pull those toes back to your shins. Chin into your throat. And up. One more. Reach forward and up. All right, bring your legs so they're stuck together now. I want you to bend your knees just a little bit, again, so you can lengthen up through the spine. Keep your ribs and your head stacked over your sit bones. Reach your arms out. And then squeeze your legs together and twist your rib cage around your spine. And then back to the middle. And then reach your head upwards before you twist around. And back. So we're trying to really get those obliques working, but we're working on the inside thigh connection as well. So squeeze your legs together. And rotate. You're just going to do 3 more in your own time. Lengthen up as much as you can before you twist. It's always easier to breathe out as you twist. Last one. All right, now take the legs wider again. This time we're going to add the 2 together. So you're going to twist around, then aim your pinky finger to your opposite pinky toe as you reach forward. And then come back up. Twist, reach, and soar off your toe. 2 more to each direction. Rotate and reach. Rotate and reach. This is a bit of a tough one. It's working the legs, it's working your hips, stretching out everything. Last one this way. And last one the other way. And come up from there. You're going to come up into a kneeling position. Take one foot in front of you. So that leg is just stabilizing. The other hip, I want you to press it forward. So you're tucking your pelvis under ever so slightly. Take the same arm up to the ceiling and just almost feel like you're pressing your chest forwards just slightly. You feel a stretch through the front of the hip. And then I want you to lean over towards the other leg. So you hopefully feel a stretch through the abdominals a little bit and maybe through the front of the thigh. And come out of that one. Let's go the other way. All right, so first we just find our balance, press that hip forward, tuck your pelvis under a little bit. Take the same arm up to the ceiling. Stretch, feel like you're pressing your chest forwards ever so slightly. Tummy's still engaged, so you're not just arching through your low back. And then lean the arm over. Drop your shoulder down away from your ear. And then come out of there. Alrighty, unroll your mat. You're going to sit on your bottom. Let's go, hands back behind us. Elbows pressing up. Feet flat on the floor. And then I just want you to take your hands back a little bit from your bottom. Press or bend your elbows so your chest goes backwards. And straighten. Now you can do this with straight legs as well if it feels better in your hips. Bend and straighten. So we're working through those triceps and straighten. Just a little bit of abdominal connection and straighten. So you're gently feeling like you're drawing your hips towards one another. Focusing on pressing that chest forwards. 3 to go. 3, 2, 1. If you can, bend your knees, place your feet flat. We're just going to do 5 with your butts in the air. So I want you to press your hips upwards. They're not really high. You're not in a tabletop. They're just sort of hovering. Bend your elbows back and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend, straighten. 2 to go. Bend and straighten. Last 1. Up and bring your butt down. Turn your hands over and just give your wrists a little rest. Alrighty, give them a shake. From here, sitting up really nice and tall, we're going to go straight into some rollbacks. Find that connection between your pubic bone and your tailbone. So you tuck your pelvis backwards, you roll onto the back of your pelvis, and then you come back up. So you're really working that low abdominal connection, stretching out through your low back. Roll back and engage to come back up. Roll back and engage. 3 to go like this. And up. Roll back and lift. Last one, hold it back there. We're just going to hold for 10. Then we're going to do a couple of leg lifts and then we're going to go all the way to the floor. So bring one leg into your chest. And back down. Other leg in and back down. Lift those arms so they're parallel to the floor. Mine are sort of hovering down. So make your arms really work as well. Stretch your fingertips away from you. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more on each side. And then you're going to roll. Use your hands if you need to. Roll all the way until you're flat on the floor. And then just shuffle so you can make sure your head is supported. If you are going to use your tea towel or your hand towel, grab that, or your jumper. If not, you're just going to interlace your fingers and make a little hammock for your head. If you're using your tea towel, you're just going to wrap it underneath the base of the skull and hold on nice and tight with your hands. Butt cheeks stay soft for this next set of exercises. As you breathe out, draw left and right side of your abs together and lift your head, neck and chest. Eye line shoots just past your knee and back down. Lift and lower. Now you can take a look down at your belly button. Just see what's going on there, if there's any bulging happening in between your pubic bone and your rib cage. And see if you can change your breath so that that bulging doesn't happen. 3 to go. Nothing is going to break if there's a bit of bulging. It's okay. 2 more. Lift on the exhale and back down. Lift and back down. Now, even if you have your band, I want you to let it go for this next one. We're going to use a bit of arms to increase the amount of work. So you're going to breathe out, lift into your chest lift, reach one arm, reach the other arm, hold, bring the hands back behind your head and come back down. We're going to do 5 more like that. Lift, extend one and the other, hold and back down and lower. And up, reach, reach, hold, hands back and lower. And up, extend, extend, both back and down. 2 more, lift, reach an arm, hold, back down. And last one, up, reach, reach, back down and all the way down. From there, grab your towel again if you have it. Otherwise, hands interlaced behind your head. Make sure your head stays heavy in your arms so it feels like your arms are actually doing some work. You're going to breathe out, lift and rotate one shoulder to your opposite knee. And then come back down all the way to the floor. Lift up and rotate the other way. If you can, as you rotate, try and lift both shoulder blades off the floor. And lift. We've got 4 more to each direction. Breathe out as you lift. And reach. And up. Last one to this side. Shoulder to the knee. Shoulder to the knee. And back down. Hands down by your side. You're going to lift both legs up to tabletop and cross at the ankle. Bring your knees really close, bring your feet really close to your butt. And then engage your low tummy, bring the knees into your chest. As you bring the knees in, press the elbows down. 3 more on this side. 2, 1. Change the cross of the ankles and you're going to go up. 2, 3. Can you feel yourselves getting stronger? 4, 3 to go. My butt definitely lifts higher than it did when I first started these classes. And rest. From there, can you roll over onto your front? I'm going to squeeze in some upper back work just to finish. Alright, so from here, hands are underneath your forehead, your legs are as wide as your mat with your pubic bone pressing into the floor. You're going to take a breath in and lift all your both arms and your head, neck and chest off the floor. And bring it all back down. Lift all of your upper body off the ground and back down. Yeah. Lift upper body off and back down. We've got 6 to go, or 7 to go to get to 10. Lift and lower. Draw the belly up and press the pubic bone down. So your butt is working, your tummy is working. Lift and lower. 5 to go. 5 and down. pubic bone pressing down. 3, tummy up and down. 2 and down. On the last one, we're just going to hold for a count of 10. Press your pubic bone down, lift your tummy. And 5, 4, lift a little higher. 2, 1, rest. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up into a hands and knees position. And you're just going to go into 5 cat-cow, round under. As you breathe in, press your chest forwards, shine the light out of the top of your chest, round, pelvis down, tucking your tailbone underneath you. Inhale forwards, just getting as much spinal movement as you can. Round, and one more for good measure. And round. From there, tuck your toes under. I want you to come up into a squat position. You can get your heels down. Great. Never mind if you can't. I want you to press your butt upwards so you're sort of hanging forwards. And then I just want you to hug your elbows with your hands. You're just going to sway a bit from side to side. Ooh, stretching out that body, that back. Let your hands go, and as you breathe out, roll all the way up to a standing position, stacking your vertebrae one up on top of the other until your head stacks right at the end. Breathe in at the top, breathe out, roll all the way down. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, roll all the way up. Breathe in, one more, breathe out, nod your chin to your chest, roll all the way down. Breathe in at the bottom, breathe out, roll all the way up. When you get to the top, you're just going to reach your arms up to the ceiling and breathe in. And breathe out, let your hands go back behind you. And again, inhale up. Arms go back behind you. Last one this way. And then go back the other way. Reach up and over. And up and over. And up and over. And I want you to just give your shoulders a bit of a shake. Let your arms flop. Give your legs a bit of a shake. Take a breath in and a big breath out. And you're all done for your Tuesday night.